Well, hello dear students and welcome to EduTap guys. Guys, once again, I wish all the very best to all my dear aspirants. And guys, from this session onwards, we have started preparing for NABARD Gr A for phase 1. So guys, I think the notifications for the year 2021 will be out quite soon. And let's hope that there are a lot of vacancies this time and we are all able to secure a good job. So guys, if you are able to hear me, if you are able to watch the video, just give me a thumbs up in the chat box. Good evening, Arnab. How are you? I'm good, dear. How are you? Yes, guys. So guys, if you can hear me and if the session is live, just give me a yes. Absolutely यार RBI ने तो बहुत सरप्राइजिंग पेपर दे दिया आपकी बार. Mid of April or Nub. We are expecting the notifications to be out by mid of April. So I think it is high time we started preparing for this exam, guys. Yes, guys. All right. So, guys, today we'll take up a strategy that what are the important questions for NABARD Grade A and what you need to focus upon, right? What about grade B? IB. Okay. IB, Chanchal. IB, you can prepare at the same time because IB also has English section in it in tier 1 and as well as tier 2. So you can prepare IB is basically based in your, it's basically based on your grammatical knowledge more. Expected vacancies, I can't say number, but let's see what the notification will bring out to us. Guide me for descriptive part. Yes, Abhishek, we will launch descriptive English batch very soon for RBI. So guys, did all of you appear in the RBI exam? And if you did, then how was the attempt? Do you expect to clear the cutoff or not? And in the meantime, guys, let's begin with the year-wise cutoff for NABARD. So guys, in NABARD phase 1, you are given total number of questions for English, that is 40, and total marks also 40. So guys, first let me introduce to you the year-wise cutoff, previous year cutoff, guys. NABARD course के लिए discount, Pranit. Let's see what we can do, Pranit. But I think you should start preparing for it. 87, good job, Govind. 91, very good year. 90 plus Amber, very well done, Arnab. You expected to crack it, very well done, guys. So I have such smart students, so I'm really happy. So guys, let's focus on NABARD as well. Let's see what RBI cutoff will be. It will be announced very soon. And let's hope for the best, guys, okay? Oh my God, man. Oh, I'm sorry, yaar. You're not able to attempt or take the test. It was really unfortunate, guys. Okay. All right, guys. So first of all, the cutoff for year 2017, you won't believe, was 6.25. Right. Then for the year 2018, the cutoff was 13.25 out of 40. For 2019, it was 10.75. And for the year 2020, the cutoff was 8.5. So guys, this is the cutoff out of 40 marks for English. I'm talking about unreserved categories. So guys, you can see it's not very difficult to crack English in this paper because the cutoff isn't very high. Plus, if you score well, if you focus on certain topics, particular areas of this paper, it will be very easy for you to score more than 25 or 30 marks out of 40. Yes, I will do that early in NABARD. You took English session very late for RBI. Yes, Govind, I was busy in the evaluation for SEBI because we were working towards SEBI, and that is why I couldn't take a lot of time in RBI. But NABARD we are going to take from the very beginning, guys. So we are going to take this from the get-go. And guys, Now I know there are many of you watching the session. Do like the session, guys. If you are not, if you have not already liked the session, guys, इतना तो आप कर सकते हो यार. I think that's we are not asking for too much, you know, but you can at least give us a like for all the efforts that you put in for you. I think we can agree on that, guys. So can we expect questions like RBI Grade B 2021 prelims? Yes, Bandhana, you can expect questions like those this time, because every agency has been trying to surprise the students. You know, SEBI also did that last year. NABARD also surprised the students a lot. RBI also did it this time. So we are expecting some different type of questions. Alright, guys. So out of 40, guys, let's look at the exam pattern which was used for the year 2020. So the number of questions for reasoning was 20. For English, it is 40. Computer knowledge 20, general awareness 20, quantitative aptitude 20. Now ESI 40 and ARD 40. So guys, out of 200 questions, you know, these three verticals are quite important to score well: ARD, ESI, and English. That makes 120 marks. I think that's more than 60-70% of your paper. And the rest, 30-40% is based on your reasoning, computer knowledge, quantitative aptitude, and general awareness. And for this, you will be given 120 minutes, that is 2 hours. And the weightage of this paper is 200 marks, guys. Notification mid-April में आने का expected है Amit. So let's expect the notifications to be out by mid of April. That's what we assume, but that's not sure. Let's see. Let's keep on working hard, right? So guys, first of all, let's understand how to practice and how to prepare. So guys, avoid this. So this is your strategy after you have done your course, but these are some topics that you have to, or you must look into before you start preparing. First of all, for grammar, subject verb agreement, tenses, conditional sentences, preposition, complex preposition, conjunction, advanced verb, synonyms, antonyms are a must. Phrasal verbs you must know, reading comprehension, close test, and rearrangement. Why? Because a lot of your paper is based on reading comprehension, close test, and rearrangement, guys. Reading comprehension is usually for 10 marks. Close test is also usually for 10 marks, 10 questions, and 5 marks for rearrangement. So if you see, out of 40, 25 marks are or have been allocated to comprehension, and the rest 15 marks, rest 15 questions will be based on your grammar, guys. Got it? So you must focus ample on your grammar, and you must also have a good reading strategy and reading speed as well, guys. So guys, do you wish to start with the previous year paper? Shall we look at the level of questions and what type of paper is being is usually given to the students? Close test is fill in the blanks, MSD Junior. Fill in the blanks. There's a paragraph given to you, and in that paragraph you have fill in the blanks, right? Guys, are you up for a previous year paper? All right, so let's thus start this series, NABARD series, with with the previous year paper, and let's see how we perform in this, so that we can understand this is where we started and this is where we have to reach. So let's begin, guys. So this is the paper for the year 2018. This was the paper which was given to the students in 2018, right? So let's try to solve these questions, guys. So first, there was a rearrangement. So you were given A, B, C, D, E, F, 6 sentences, and you had to rearrange these 6 sentences and then find out the correct sequence. Yes, guys. So guys, today I'm not going to help you a lot. I'll just tell you the answers, but you have to work with me today. You'll have to solve the questions here. So let's read the sentences and let's try to figure out the correct sequence. And I can tell you this is a tricky one, guys. So let's read it. Yes, this is a previous year question, Arnab. This was the actual paper of 2018. So from time to time, we will take up previous year questions so that we understand what preparation, how's our preparation going. and what else do we need to work with. So guys, read these sentences carefully and try to find out the correct sequence. Let me read out the sentences for you. A conscious effort by the Delhi government to involve SMCs in all education reforms has gone a long way in creating a sense of ownership among parents. All right. An instance was when the government was inviting schools to organize summer camps for students of class 6. SMCs played a pivotal role in convincing the schools, teachers, and even the students to participate in the summer camps. Clearly, SMCs in Delhi have come a long way from being one of the countless bodies that exist on paper but never succeed in realizing their purpose. Ultimately, 45,000 students across 500 schools made attested to the success of this initiative, the credit of which should rightly go to SMCs. Right. The fundamental shift in transforming SMCs in Delhi government schools started right from its organization, with active campaigns held for parents' elections to the committees. And last year's success has prompted the government to scale the summer camp, which are currently underway in all its 1024 school purpose. Yes, guys. Could you find the right sequence? SMC is School Management Committee, guys. If you don't know what SMC is School Management Committee. Yes, guys. I think I have found my first sentence. First sentence is E. Very well done, Govind. The fundamental shift in transforming SMCs in Delhi government schools started right from its organization, with active campaigns held for parent selections to the committees. Then second is A conscious effort made by Delhi government to involve SMCs in all education reforms has gone a long way in creating a sense of ownership among parents. That was the chain that I was looking for. Right. Then third sentence is B. An instance was when the government was inviting schools to organize summer camps for students, class 6. SMCs played a pivotal role in convincing the schools, teachers, and even the students to participate in the summer camps. That should be sentence number 3. Then it should be D. Ultimately, 45,000 students across 500 schools made it to the success of this initiative, the credit of which should rightly go to SMCs. Right. Then F. Last year's success has prompted the government to scale the summer camps, which are currently underway in all its 1024 school purpose. And last is C. Clearly, SMCs in Delhi have come a long way from being one of the countless bodies that exist on paper but never succeed in realizing their purpose. So I think correct sequence should be first is F, second is A, third is B, fourth is D, fifth is no, sorry, E. Sorry, first is E. Sorry, guys. First is E, and then F. Fifth is F, and last is C. So EAB DFC. Has anybody found the same sequence? Alright, very good luck here. Guys, the correct sequence was EAB, and then DFC. So guys, there is something that we call chain rule, where we connect all the sentences and prepare a chain for that. So EAB F EAB DFC. Sorry, EAB DFC. Why last three are wrong? Good luck. See, last में आएगा. Yes. EAB DFC. Okay. I thought you were talking about me. All right. So second sentence would be A. So no, no, I think EA B FDC. Options में मैच ही नहीं कर रहा है यार. The second last. Second last. Okay. I thought it was second. I read it wrong, guys. So first, second last should be F. Then first sentence would be E. Then last sentence would be C. Third sentence would be B. Second sentence should be A. Yes, guys. So this is the absolutely, guys. So guys, I will teach you how to solve these rearrangements in the further sessions, but this is the level of today. I just wanted to show what level of questions are being given to you in this paper, right? Now coming to the next question, guys. Now this was a passage which was given to you in the paper, right? So guys, passage I will discuss with you in the next class. So we are leaving out the reading comprehension passage for this particular for this particular session, right? We'll take it up in the next session. We'll conduct this session into two parts, but now let's see, let's look at some other questions that are being given to you. Let's look at the grammar section that is given to you. So today we will basically cover some section of the paper, and then whichever part is left, that I will cover in the next class. So guys, let's look at some grammatical errors, guys. Question number 76. So let's start from here now. We will discuss the reading comprehension in the next session. Got it? So there are also questions wherein you will have to find the erroneous part, right? So question number 76, guys. So you had to find which part of the sentence had an error in it. So question is, apotheosis can mean nothing to them who hold that a man may be reborn as a god but still needs redemption, and that men on earth may win redemption if they are brave enough. Yes, guys. बीच वाला सिखाऊंगा दिव्या. जब हम सेशन शुरू करेंगे ना अभी, तो आई टीच यू देयर समथिंग व्हिच वी कॉल चेन रूल. वो चेन रूल बहुत हेल्पफुल होता है इन सेशंस के लिए यार. यस गाइस. यस दिव्या. हाँ, मैं वो बता रहा हूँ, उसके लिए स्पेशल सेशन कंडक्ट करेंगे जिसमें बहुत सारे रीअरेंजमेंट प्रैक्टिस करेंगे हम. उसमें आपको ये कनेक्ट चेन रूल आपको समझ आ जाएगा कैसे करना होता है यूज इसमें, ताकि आप सारे सेंटेंसेस को कनेक्ट कर पाओगे एक दूसरे के साथ दिव्या. ओके. Alright guys, yes guys, could you find the error? Apotheosis can mean nothing to them who hold that a man may be reborn as a god but still needs redemption, and that men on earth may win redemption if they are brave enough. Now the grammatical part was, I could see the error here. Guys, could you find the error in the sentence? Guys, I think we need to brush up on our grammar for this paper. Now guys, always remember whenever two clauses are connected with a relative pronoun like who, whom, whose, right, which or that. So basically whenever whenever a pronoun is used before a relative conjunction, relative pronoun, we do not use objective case, we use the pronoun, we use those. So apotheosis can mean nothing to them and nothing to those who hold that a man may be reborn as a god but still needs redemption, and that men on earth may win redemption if they are brave enough. So guys, instead of using them, it should be those. Apotheosis can mean nothing to those who hold. So those, we are talking about people who hold who hold this notion in their head that man may be reborn as a god but needs redemption, and if they are brave enough, men on earth may win redemption. So it should not be them, it should be those. So apotheosis can mean nothing to those who hold that a man may be reborn as God but still needs redemption. Very good, Arnab. Very good, Shashmita. So guys, everybody has to participate now. Okay. Yes. Question number 77. Let's read the sentence and let's find out the grammatical error if there is any. Yes. The January sun continued in its brilliance and the rhythmic gliding across the crystal snow, though not exhausting, warmed the couple to the point where even their limited outer cover seemed extreme. मतलब कुछ कहने ऐसे कहने की कोशिश कर रहा है कि the January sun was such brilliant and rhythmic in its glow across the crystal snow that the couple were warm. They, I mean, they were really warm, and their outer cover means their clothes seemed extreme. Now, it was a tricky question, guys. It was asked in 2018, and okay, I'll tell you. This was basically, there was no grammatical error per se, but there was something that that you need to be careful about. So the January sun continued in its brilliance, and the rhythmic gliding across the crystal snow, though not exhausting, warmed the couple to the point where even their limited outer cover seemed extreme. Anybody who's interested to take a shot at this, guys? Sun. Sun should be capital. Okay. No, that's he has told you to ignore any errors of punctuation. Don't take any punctuation error, guys. Sun, yes, it should have been in capital, but that's not the grammatical error that they are looking for. No, guys, the error here was in part number 4, which is extreme. What do you mean by extreme, guys? The last point, extreme. This is an extreme situation, right? So what he says is the January sun continued in its brilliance, and the rhythmic gliding across the crystal snow, though not exhausting, warmed the couple to the point where even their limited outer cover not seemed extreme, seemed excessive. That more than required, that their clothes were even, I mean, they were so warm that their even outer cover, that means their clothes, they seemed excessive, that they do not need to wear any clothes, right? ये वाला एक्चुअली हार्ड था इसमें. Couple as people. So it should not be seemed extreme, it should be seemed excessive. That they do not, they need not put clothes on their body because the sun was shining, and the sun warmed the couple to the point where even their limited outer cover seemed excessive. All right, guys. Question number 78. now there are a few that you can solve very easily as well. So you need to be very, very specific, guys. That's what they call accuracy. If it's very difficult and if you're not able to accurately find the answer, do not attempt it, guys. But now, as of now, we are practicing, so you can take that chance. Yes, guys, question number 78. Let's read the question and let's try to find out the error in this sentence. As the bed went past them, the doctors clasped their hands, head bowed down, and were seen praying for the baby in a touching, respectful way. Yes, guys. As the bed went past them, the doctors clasped their hands, head bowed down, and were seen praying for the baby in a touching, respectful way. Very good, Sushmita. What's the error in the first part? RBI grade 10. Yes, very good, Aman. What's the error? Past is third form of past, guys. Now, this is a very silly grammatical mistake that we may overread. As the bed went past them. Yep, went past them. Yeah, as the bed went not past them, past them. Very good, Sushmita. Because went past them, that means as it crossed them, the doctor clasped their hands, head bowed down, and were seen praying for the baby in a touching, respectful way. So as the bed went past them, not past them, past them. Right? So it should be past. Very well done, guys. Good job. Question number 79. Let's look at the question and let's find out the error, guys. With the current reading being 1 taken from this morning, Delhi's air quality makes the city one of the most polluted in the world right now. Yes, guys, for question number 79, what should be the error here? With the current reading being 1 taken from this morning, Delhi's air quality makes the city one of the most polluted in the world right now. Yes, Sushmita, what's the error? Arnav, give me the error. Very good, Aman. Could you give me the error, guys? Yes, one of the most. What is wrong here, Ritesh? Taken from this morning. Taken, not taken. Okay, the error is with the current reading. Reading is taken every day. So the error here was, guys, with the current reading being not 1, being the 1 taken from this morning. So that means he is talking about the most recent reading. So with the current reading being the 1 taken from this morning. So you can take air quality index reading whenever you want. So should not be taken this morning, taken from this morning. That's absolutely correct, Sushmita. So with the current reading being the 1 taken from this morning, Delhi's air quality index makes the city one of the most polluted in the world right now. One of the most polluted ही तो दिया है रितेश. नहीं, मोस्ट के आगे द तो आएगा ही आएगा यार, सुपरलेटिव है ना. सुपरलेटिव से पहले द लगाना तो कंपल्शन होता ही होता है. So with the current reading being the one, not one, being the one taken from. The one means they're talking about a specific reading that has been taken this morning. So he being one, he being the one. The police took him into custody. He being the one. That means whenever you're talking about someone specific, so we use the one. Got it? Yes, guys. Question number 80. Let's look at another question which was given to you for finding the error. The Maharani of Kuch Behar, Indira Devi, loved shoes so much, then she ordered 100 pairs of shoes to be made for her by the famed and expensive Italian shoemaker Salvatore Ferragamo. The Maharani of Kuch Behar, Indira Devi, loved shoes so much that she ordered 100 pairs of shoes to be made for her by the famed and expensive Italian shoemaker Salvatore Ferragamo. Yes, guys. Very good. What's the error in this, guys? Very good, Divya. Very good, Sakshi. Very good, Nimmi. Very good. Good luck. Guys, so much as a conjunction or as an intensifier when it is used, that it was so much. So it is always paired with that. It was so hot that we couldn't step out. She loved shoes so much. Then she ordered, या that she ordered. इतना ज्यादा पसंद थे उसको शूज कि उसने 100 जोड़ी जूते ऑर्डर कर दिए. तो इतने ज्यादा, so much, so it cannot be paired with than, it should be paired with that. So the Maharani of Kuch Behar, Indira Devi, loved shoes so much that she ordered 100 pairs of shoes. I know it was quite simple, Arnav. Very well done, guys. Very good, Revan. Yes, Revan Sidhu, हमने पढ़ लिया आपका मैसेज. स्पैम नहीं करना, ठीक है? So guys, let's look at a few more questions today. So guys, now in these sentences there was a part which was given in the bold and we had to find the replacement. So I'll underline it for you, and you know, that you can this is sentence improvement, guys. So the underlined part, there was you know, improvements given for this part, and you had to choose which out of them is the correct. So television serial junkies in the United States have been savoring a period drama called The Americans that could well have been called The Russians since the past 4 years. So could well have been called the Russians since the past 4 years. That is the underlined part, and you had to find the improvement. So the options are: could well have been called the Russians since the past 4 years, could well had been called the Russians for the past 4 years, could well have been called Russians for the past 4 years, could well have been called the Russians for the past 4 years. It's the Russians, guys. I think that is misprinted here. The difference is well have been, well had been, well have been, and well have been. But another difference is since, for, and for. So guys, 4 years is a duration of time. So we cannot use since here. So we can, you know, easily eliminate option number A, right? So that means no error, you know, no correction required is out of the question. Could well had been called? No, here talking about present, so we cannot use had been, right? So could well have been called the Russians for the past 4 years, could well have been called the Russians for the past 4 years. I think they're same. Could well have been called the Russians. I think then, no. Then I think this was correct here. Then the Russians is not here. So I think that's what the error is in part C. So could well have been called the Russians for the past 4 years. So correct option here is option number D, guys. Very good, Divya. Very good, Shashmita. Very good, Uman. Very good, Sadhna. Very good, Arnab. Very good, good luck. Very good here. So the Americans that could well have been called the Russians for the past 4 years. Very well done, guys. Question number 82. Let's read the question and I'll give you the underlined part. Yes, guys, and you have to find the improvement in this. The angry bear jumped up against the sides of the growing tower and left deep claw marks. So the angry bear jumped up against the sides of the growing tower and left deep claw marks which should have been seen to this day upon the rocks. Which should have been seen, may be seen to this day, would be seen, would have been seen to, you would see to this day on the rocks. So the angry bear jumped up against the sides of the growing tower and left deep claw marks which should have been seen up to this day upon the rocks. Yes, guys, what should be the correct option here? Yes, Suman, I saw that. Thank you for noticing. There is missing an option number 3. Yes, which would have been seen today. No, guys, you're absolutely wrong. Guys, the angry bear jumped up against the sides of the growing tower and left deep claw marks which may be seen to this day upon the rocks. He's just pointing out something, that the angry bear jumped up against the sides of the growing tower and left deep claw marks. What do you mean by left? उसने निशान छोड़े. Now, which may be seen to this day upon the rocks. That can be seen. So they may be seen, not they would be seen or would have been seen today or would see to. It is may be seen to this day upon the rocks. Very good, Shubham. Very good, Shashmita. Very good, Ritesh. Sadhna. Very good. So it's not B or D or C, it's A, which may be seen to this day upon the rocks. Absolutely the way. Next question, guys. So again, by tasking him with dangerous, that's the underlined part. The gods tested Hercules's worthiness to join them on Mount Olympus by form of tasks like dangerous missions that no mortal could survive. So उसने option दिया है that by tasking him with dangerous missions, by giving him tasks with dangerous missions, by giving him dangerous mission tasks, or by missioning him dangerous tasks. Yes, guys. What do you say, guys? B or A? Very good, Govind. Javed, Nimmi. Arnav says B. Divya says C. Pushparaj says B. Sushmita says B. No, not by form of task, by tasking him with dangerous missions that no mortal could survive. Tasking him is basically assigning someone. Now, giving him tasks with dangerous missions, that it's grammatically correct, but it's not the best option. By giving him task with dangerous missions. Now, it was not a task, it was tasking him with dangerous missions that no mortal could survive. And by giving him dangerous mission task, that's not possible. That's wrong. And by missioning him, that's also wrong. So out of A and B, there was a little bit confusion. But the better, better replacement is by tasking him with dangerous missions. So correct option is option number A. That's okay, Sonali. No issues. Very well done. So correct option is option number A, guys. By tasking him with dangerous missions. Correct. Next question, guys. The indefinite strike was more or less peaceful thanks to the heavy military presence and stringent measure announced for those who supported it. So measure announced for those. That's the underlined part, guys. Yes. So let's find out what could be the improvement here. The indefinite strike was more or less peaceful thanks to the heavy military presence and stringent measure announced for those who supported it. So options are measures announced against those, measures announced for those, measures announced at those, or measure announced against those. If it had been mentioned Javed, then you could have put it there by giving him this task, right? But he's talking about general tasks that were given to him. So by tasking him missions. Yes, guys, which sounds better to you? The indefinite strike was more or less peaceful, thanks to the heavy military presence and stringent measure or measures. I think stringent measures announced not for those guys. Whenever something is, aimed, which is supposed to fight someone. For example, protest against, fight against, revolt against, stand against, complaint against. So whenever there is, there is an something is done to prevent something from happening, so measures are taken against it. So we can eliminate option number B and C for having for and at. Now, option number D had against, option number A had against. But I think instead of measure, it should be stringent measures announced for those who supported it. So correct option here was option number A, guys. Very well done, guys. And let's look at one more question today. And the rest of the paper we will discuss in the next session, guys. Got it? So this is the last question. Sleep deprivation adverse in affects the brain and cognitive function, so working becomes difficult. So sleep deprivation is adversely affects, adverse effect, adverse in effect, or no correction required. So sleep deprivation adverse in affects the brain and cognitive function, so working becomes difficult. I think this is an easy one, guys. Yes, D में measures नहीं है दिव्या, that's why. Yes, guys. So sleep deprivation. Very well done, guys. Sleep deprivation adversely affects the brain and cognitive function, so working becomes difficult. Got it? Right, guys. Very well done. Kudos to all of you. Very good, Ravindra. Very good, Prakash, Revan, Akansha, Soumya, Shashmita, Javed. Good luck, Akansha, Sonali, Revan. Very good, Shibam. Revan. Very good, Nimmi. Very well done, guys. Good job. So, sleep deprivation adversely affects the brain and cognitive function, so working becomes difficult. Very good, Uman. So, guys, next session would be on Friday, guys. Okay, and we'll take up the rest of the paper on Friday. So it is a process. That's why B is the answer. Very good, Divya. It's not a process. It's a consequence. So sleep deprivation adversely affects. Subject is always followed by verb. So sleep deprivation adversely affects the brain and cognitive function. So working becomes difficult. Very good, Sadhna. So guys, all right, that's it for this session. And we'll take up the rest of the questions on Friday, guys. Got it? So guys, how was the session? If you found it useful or not. So we will, we'll keep on taking such sessions. We'll start preparing for NABARD. And we will start conducting sessions after this, based on grammar and based on other topics like the rearrangement, close test, and all such topics will be taught to you in this series, guys. So guys, we have also launched NABARD, NABARD courses, and next time I'll be telling you what sale is going on at the moment, and I'll be more than happy to help you with it as well. So if you're looking to purchase or if you're looking to prepare for this course or for this particular exam, now this course will provide you a very good insight into the type of questions and the level of questions that is that are being given to you in the exam. Right, guys, so if you have any doubts or if you have any queries, you can contact us on this number 8146207241, or you can drop us an email hello@edutap.co.in. In English, Revan, I told you the cutoff at the beginning of the session. So good score would be above 25, above anything above 25 is a good score in NABARD. Revan. Thank you, Sonali. Divya, these 40 questions are to be attempted, usually I would say 20 to 25 minutes because you only have 2 hours. So you should, give 20 to 25 minutes to English, then 15 minutes to your ARD and ESI. That's 55 minutes, and then rest 65 minutes for your current affairs, quantitative aptitude, reasoning ability, and computer knowledge. So that should be a breakdown. We will come to that at the later stage of the series. We will discuss what should be time management. This time it's all about learning the concepts and the clearing the basics, right? Thank you so much for joining in, guys. I'll take your leave, and I wish you all the very best for your future, and happy learning to all of you guys. Thank you so much. Bye bye. Take care.